Westlake provides that opportunity for you to be you, and it's kind of a gauntlet. There's this whole, you're new and coming in, you see all these great dances and everything, and you inherently kind of want to belong.
Westlake isn't just a dance studio. Westlake Dance Center is almost a lifestyle. For me, it was definitely a life changer.
Westlake is inspiration.
You always wish to find another place to go that you can call your second home. It wasn't until I came here that I found that home.
It was finally a place where I was like encouraged. I didn't have to be perfect, I didn't have to be the best, but that I was good enough and that they were going to support me where I was at.
First time in 30 years I feel like myself, and it's because of Westlake. I have this opportunity to be creative. I have people and other artists to look up to. I look up to every single person that teaches here. Every single person. Every week I'm thankful that I get to be here.
At Westlake's so great, the community I've taught here for 22 years, 21 years, I think. Wow. A long time. I love my classes and I love the people who come here, and I think they do come here because it's the community of everyone wanting to be together and just coming to class.
Westlake is not the building. It's not just a building. It is the people. It is the community and the teachers, the choreographers, the people in the desk, and also the people that take our classes. That's Westlake. That's the community.
Being a teacher here at Westlake for me has provided so much opportunities into just seeing like where I want to go as an artist. And I think in the past couple of years, I've identified myself more as an artist now.
It opened up a lot of doors to me, and a lot of venues, and allowed me to meet a lot of amazing people. That's still part of my life. And I met my wife here at Westlake in this floor, in this very same room that we're in right now. And
there's also a lot of dancers here. I don't even know how many that are working professionally, whether in LA or New York. There's so many dancers that come out of here, whether it's hip hop or jazz or musical theater. They're everywhere, and it's because of what you provided for Seattle in the dance community here. So you're huge. You're kind of a big deal.
Sheri's an incredible woman and an incredible owner of Westlake, and she brings this idea of creativity into just about everything that she does. And it can be very infectious, and it is it's really great to be around her and the energy of Westlake and what it meant to me, and hopefully what it means to everybody else who passes through those doors.
Yeah, so as far as being a teacher or also watching students in other classes, is I either hear about my own class or I get the privilege of hearing from dancers who are in other people's that how they've come here. Like I've had people say they were so depressed that they were actually suicidal. I've had people say they were addicted to drugs. And we don't say that dance cures all that, but there's a lot of stories where it actually did take them out of a really dark place. Or loneliness, like that they come here and they're not just getting dance class, but they feel like they're part of something that's bigger than just taking a class. There is something beautiful when you've been working with dancers and they get it, and they're getting it in somebody's class here and they're getting something different. I love what we have here, that my style is very different from yours, it's different from Kirsten's. We're all different, and so people can take from all of us and have so much input, but also we're not taking away from each other. Like we all grow when our students grow, so as a teacher, it's really been wonderful to see. We might have dancers for 10, 20 years here, as opposed to you get them like their junior and senior years sometimes. And to see them come back 10 years after that they're still growing. I don't know if people have noticed, but all the buildings that were here when we first started are gone. There's been so much building and 24-hour fitness and the apartments that there's a lot of new development. So I've been suspicious, and when I would talk to the landlord, he would be very evasive. So this building was sold about 6 months ago, and then I just kind of was waiting for the letter. So I got that a few months ago, certified letter saying that our lease is up and we have to be out January 31st, and this whole thing is coming down. Yeah, so when I first got the letter, even though I knew it was coming, it was seriously like a punch to the gut, because it was all the memories that have been here, and then the thinking of what's next and how overwhelming that was. And I actually advised my good friend, took some time to just grieve. It was actually, once I did that, I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do next, instead of just going in to fix it and go mode, like to really think, what is my intention and why am I doing this, instead of just plugging into the next thing. And I really did a lot of soul searching, like, no, this place still means so much, and I wanted to make sure also, like, am I still part of this? And it really felt like, yes, I am. And I feel like I have a new passion to move forward of things that I needed to let go with this building to actually move into something.
It's very worrisome that the possibility that Westlake won't exist anymore, because there's plenty of people out there that need Westlake and need the experience of what Westlake offers people to discover who they are and be comfortable with who they are. No matter what they're experimenting with, no matter what they're trying out for the first time.
I've just seen Westlake Dance Center as such a big strength in the community, and it seems like everyone has come from or been a part of or affiliated in some way with Westlake Dance Center, and they've all kind of branched off, and they all have other studios or they're teaching at other studios, and there's just such a big community that has branched out from Westlake. So knowing that this is happening was such a huge, like, what? This can't happen.
Yeah, I think it feels different if we were like the other moves, we had to move because we outgrew it. This is not to move into something different, bigger, better. The reality is the walls are coming down. This whole place is going to have a wrecking ball through it, which is really sad and devastating, and also it's going to make us have to move, because we're just not trying to make it better. We're like, we will be homeless. Like, there will be no Westlake if we don't have a space.
There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel this is a place where I feel at home. Built a home for you, for me, until you disappeared from me, from you. It's time to leave. Time to die.
See a fresh new space that honors the old Westlake. Sheri talked about bringing certain materials or memories of this Westlake, and maybe incorporating that somehow into the old space, just because there's just so much memory here, so that when people who are not able to participate in the move, they can still feel like they're at home, and like there's memories there, and they're still connected to this Westlake if they choose to. I love Sheri's heart and her generosity, and how she thinks of the whole community, and not just about dance, but about healing. And the body is incorporated with the soul, and it's all one. And I think she's all for that, and I want to help create a space that supports that. So a theater and a massage room, and dressing rooms that are big enough for 20 dancers to change in. I'd love to see 100 people in class again. And you can't do that without, spending money. I'd love to create a space where people just want to be there and hang out and watch class and be inspired. I want to make it that beautiful.
Yeah, I have a lot of things I want to do that are around healing in the daytime. So I think it's needed the move to be able to do that, to get in a place where people want to come in the day. But that's always been my heart, is to use the space for outreach and community and healing. I just wanted to thank dancers from the past that are present, that it's what keeps me going, because I really at a point I could maybe do something else, but my heart is so here, and it wasn't about moving the business. It really is all the faces that were in front of me, that I'm I want to keep this family together, and I don't want to do it as a manipulative mother, but how it's been the people that have always motivated me, because owning a dance studio is not the smartest business thing in a lot of ways. There's other things I can do that would make more sense, but it's really always been about the teachers are huge, the dancers are also huge, but if we don't have good teachers, we don't have good students. So I just want to say a huge thank you to teachers who are here now, and teachers that have a history that if they came in for a few years or long, Mark Haynes, there's people from the very beginning that are still part. So yeah, huge thank you to the teachers that have shown up in all different ways over so many years.
Westlake needs to stay around. Westlake is a huge part of why so many professional dancers who are living the dream and still filling their entire lives with dance is because Westlake gave us that home.
There just has to be another Westlake. There has to be a Westlake.
I can't begin to tell you how important it is that we come together as a community of people and dancers to help Sheri create this space again.
Westlake has changed many lives, and it's saved a lot of people's lives in a way, and the way Sheri conducts Westlake is all about passion. It's an open dance studio. You don't have to be here. You don't have to commit for a month. You are here if you want to be here, and that's the only way we want you.
I think, every student that ever walked in here paid $5. That would be amazing. That would help a lot. But everyone doesn't want to give money necessarily. I think they can help by coming and taking class now and getting, while we're here and hopefully in the new space, taking class.
Take your time to enjoy every class you have here until this is gone. Be present on the red floor, whatever room it is, that you really take into what has happened in this room for you, and your growth and your struggles and your, accomplishments. And then we walk into the next thing with a different thing, instead of just rushing to it without taking time to honor what this has been. This space for me has been huge healing and a lot of pain and personal things, but a lot of the healing that's come out of it has been being in the black room with the lights off. There's a lot of history of my own heart in here, but it feels wonderful that it is just a building. Everything we're taking is still part of it, is the healing. And there's the hope piece that I think kind of helped me feel da-da-da, sorry, but I actually can do this, instead of being this is a lot. I want this for our dancers. Yes, this could close so people can go other places, but that feels like it's not the time. The time is we're in this growth thing and people are hungry, how do we take this to the next place and hold on to what we have, but open it up for it to be more. Yeah, I really do want to ask that anybody who's watching this, if you've ever danced at Westlake, if you've come to Sign of the Times and it's moved you, we need everybody. The more that you are a part of this, the more you're going to feel connected in the move. And if this has meant anything in your dance career or in your life or what you decided to do after this, that I just ask, we need your help financially, we need your help bodies-wise. Come take class, be part of it, be a part of the transition and part of the new move. But we do need everyone, because it's nice to be affected emotionally, but if there's not action, then nothing happens. That's again why this studio keeps going, is there's people that take action and believe in things and move it forward. Otherwise, we all have lovely dreams of things that we'd like to do, but I don't want to see that happen to Westlake. I really believe we have enough community and heart and talent to move into something beautiful from here.